Hey guys, it's me, Jorge, and today I'm going to be talking about something that's been happening a lot recently. Specifically, it affects my grade and my age, because I'm 12, and this is the age when this type of stuff starts, how would you say it? No, not affecting, but it starts relating to you, okay? And by that I mean, today I'm going to be telling you about all the different people on the internet. Now, the internet is a beautiful thing, you know. You can watch cat videos. You can watch trailers for the newest movies. You can watch a little hentai, if you know what I mean. But most importantly, there's diversity on the internet. And diversity is a good thing. But sometimes it goes wrong. Very wrong. I, Professor Jorge Contreras, PhD in Internet Retardation, currently studying for a PhD in Severe Internet Retardation. I am going to teach you the many different type of people on the internet, and we're gonna go into some very dark stuff today, my children. Very dark stuff. Professor Jorge Contreras, PhD in Internet Retardation. And he also has an applesauce addiction. Now, my children, as I said, the internet is a beautiful place. You can communicate with different people around the world. The thing is, sometimes there's some people on the internet, and those people are not like, they're not the brightest people, okay? We're gonna sing, okay? You know, first, we're gonna start off with the classic, who should we start off with? Oh, I know. First, we're gonna start off with the classic flexer. Now, the flexer, if you know what flexing is when you show off all the money you have, all the gold chains and all of that. You know, those people, okay? Now there's a bunch of flexers, bunch of hype beasts, and those hype beasts and flexers, they need to breed far, far away from America. Far, far away from society as a whole. They should go live in Antarctica or any place far away. Any place at least 100 miles away from a Homo sapien, okay? Because these hype beasts, these flexers, they think that they're the... How do I say this without saying the bad word? You know, because I can't say bad words. Because this is a PG family-friendly Christian channel. We only make family-friendly alternative Christian content. Yeah. Now these flexers, these hypebeasts, they think that they're the S-H-I-T. They think that they're the poop. I guess you could... Wait a minute, let's see. What's this? Wait a minute. I'm using my mom's phone. Come on. Low. Okay, so those hypebeasts, those flexers, they think that they're this, okay? They think that they're the this. And they are exactly that. You know, sometimes people say that they're the that, like in a cool way, but no, they are legitimately that. Because they think that they're better than everybody. They're like, oh yeah, look at me, I have all this money, you're broke. A prime example of this is Lil Tay. And we all know how Lil Tay ended up, right? Exposed. Okay? So every hypebeast, every flexer, one day, they'll become broke. And then they'll be living like us. But yeah, besides that. So, yeah. Children, the moral of this side of the story is stay away from the hype beasts and the flexers, because they're a bad influence, because then eventually the people that watch their content will eventually become like them and they'll be greedy. And nobody likes greedy people. The only people that like greedy people are retarded people. And wanna know what? The hypebeasts themselves are retarded. Have you seen that video where that hypebeast is waiting in line for the Supreme store because he wants to get that Supreme crowbar or something like that? I fear for humanity. And now, my children, we go from the hypebeast to something semi-similar. And by semi-similar, I mean, let's see how to explain this. Ah, yes, the classic, not trying to sound racist or be racist. You've probably seen those videos before. Those 15-year-old, tall, skinny black guys with that puffy, curly buzz cut, I guess you could say. Always fighting with their shirts off, with those gray pants, just fighting. Always like in the middle of the streets at night. Bunch of people just going like, oh, oh, always posting it on World Star and all of that. Those people, and they're fighting sometimes over random stuff. That clearly shows you that they're not very bright, I guess you could say, because, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're trying to get fame by beating up another person. What type of logic is that? As I said before, humanity. I fear more for my hair than for humanity. So yeah, children, moral of this side of the story, just don't get into fights with any black people or else you'll be exposed and then your parents are gonna ground you. Because A, you fought somebody, and B, because you're on the internet. And being on the internet is a nice thing, but sometimes you can be on the internet for a bad reason. And sometimes those bad reasons are bad reasons. I don't know where. And then you go into the classic selfie addict. Now, you've obviously seen these people before. Instagram people on Instagram just like always like taking a selfie every single moment of their life. They're usually on Instagram, Snapchat, always just like that Snapchat picture, that Snapchat selfie, and then they have that black line in between writing like, getting lit with the boys, something like that. I don't know. Usually those 16-year-old sots hanging out with their friends at the club, just going like, you've seen them before, unfortunately. I know you have. If you've been on the internet, then you've probably seen them before. And those sots, they're very dangerous. Very dangerous. Now, continuing on with the sots and all of that, we go into the kind of ratchet side of Instagram and Snapchat and all of that. Kind of the same with the selfies, except that a lot more, how would I say, more sexual, I guess you could say. They're always like, those girls always taking a selfie like that. Those 60-year-olds always purposely putting their chest out so you could see their breasts a lot more. Always in that always they don't wear shirts, they don't wear long shirts, they purposely wear like those tank top type of shirts so you can like see their bra or something like that to attract more men. Society scares me these days. I just want to go into hibernation and I want to wake up when the world ends, because it'll be a happier time then than living in this time and age. I don't know. If you don't mind, I'm gonna just go hibernate now, okay? Please subscribe, please. Speaking of taking pictures and all that, we go into the readers, those people with the books always. They're always reading books like you can oh wow, you can read? Really? Guess what? So can I, They're always there with their book in their hand, they always take a pic, they had their book on their lap and take a picture first person view. Why? They're always Ah, yes, it's a rainy day, and what a better day to spend a rainy day than by reading a book, because that's what we all should do. I can read 10 pages of a book in 30 minutes. Yay! Well, guess what? I read an entire Dive for Whippy Kid book in a day. Okay? Okay? Speaking of those people that just take pictures of what they're doing, um, those people that take pictures of what food they're making, okay? You know them. They're always like on Facebook and all that. Those BuzzFeed videos of them like on like making food. Those like 1 minute long sped up videos. Like, sure, I guess somebody can use that to make a video, but still, you're like showing an entire 30-minute process in 1 minute. That's not gonna help a person. And then like those people on Instagram mostly like again they put the food they're making on the counter, okay? And then they go on top and they take a picture of that food, going like, oh yeah, I'm making a nice meal for myself. Wanna know what? Nobody cares about what you're eating, okay? If you're eating ants, you think I care? If you're eating Play-Doh, you think I care? If you're eating pizza, I definitely care. You need to get me some of that pizza, boy. Now let's move on from all the Instagram and the social media. Let's get more to the YouTube. Okay, so you've probably seen these types of channels on YouTube. You know, that person with like a rap inspired name, and they always have that really weird edited picture of rappers, you know, like they take a picture of like Lil Uzi Vert and they edit it and there's like a nostalgic neon purple background, and instead of having normal eyes, Lil Uzi Vert has like purple glowing eyes, and they like cartoonify it. The same thing goes to like Post Malone. There's like an eagle on his shoulder. Like, I don't get that. Like yeah, sure, I like some of their music, but it doesn't mean I completely animate their picture or something like that. Like, what's the point of that? Like what? Speaking of YouTube channels, now you're gonna do the same thing with like YouTube channels that like they take like the pictures, but this time it's not pictures, but it's more band names, and this is specific. Like right now, I mean like emos. Like, I'm not trying to sound offensive or anything. Like I feel like this specifically kind of relates to me because, like, my favorite band, okay, is 21 Pilots, okay? I love their music. Absolutely amazing music. But there's a huge debate whether they're emo or not emo. Personally, I don't think they're emo. I just think that they make emo-type music, but that they're not emo, okay? And so, yeah, the reason why this kind of relates to me is because whenever I go to, like, any 21 Pilots song or anything like that, there's always a bunch of people in the comments with, like, combined names a bunch of other emo bands like you've seen them before maybe if you listen to my type of music, and like my Panic at the Chemical 21 Dragons, something like that, like combining Imagine Dragons and My Chemical Romance and Panic at the Disco and 21 Pilots. Now like but sometimes they don't like Imagine Dragons. God. They're not emo, obviously. They're like rock. They're like pop rock, okay? But sometimes they don't even have to be like emo. They just have to be kind of rock and just smash them together. Like, I don't get the point of that. Like why? Like, you've seen these before, right? Bands names, you know. It's pretty common in this type of like emo culture, I guess you could. Like, I guess it's, like, nice, I suppose. I guess, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they, like, do it as a way to show their love for these bands. You know, and I don't have, like, anything... I don't have anything against them. But I don't know. I just decided to, like, point this out or something like that. So, yeah. 21 Pilots, if you're watching this, please, come back. I need to end the hiatus! Please. The hiatus, it needs to stop. It's time to stop. It's been too long. It's been too long. It's been too long. Yeah. Also, this brief side note, speaking of these types of bands, I've been pretty bored and I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna start listening to this type of music more. Because I was like, you know what, I need to expand my music taste, I guess you could say. Recently, I've been listening to a lot more, like, Panic at the Disco and a lot more, like, rap, like, a bunch of, like, more old school rap, like, a lot more Eminem, a lot more, like, I don't like Snoop Dogg and stuff like that. And I started listening to a lot more current rap, like, more rappers like Ski Mask, the Slump God, and Playboy Cardi and all of that. You know, I was trying to expand my music taste. And I actually feel like I might listen to The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. And if I do, I probably will review it. I don't know, there's too many albums that I want to review. I just don't have enough time to review them. And now, you know what? Kind of retreating from the YouTube, we go back into the any type of social media. Actually, you know, those rappers, the rappers, you know, the SoundCloud rappers, the like Lil Pump and all that, just posting just, you know, always posting pictures of themselves with like weapons and all of that, thinking that they're cool. And you know, there might be some people that actually think it's cool, you know. Oh yeah, look at me, I'm just pointing a gun in my head. Isn't that interesting? Oh yeah. And they're always making these, like, Snapchat videos where they're always like, hey boy, hey, I'ma shoot you up, man, oh yeah, oh yeah. And those videos, they always have any type of, they always have like a very, like they have like a bunch of like in those videos, there's always a bunch of drugs around them on the table, a bunch of money around them. You know, there's like some of their music is blasting behind them. Okay, I guess that's, if you think that's cool, then okay, I guess so. I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I'm not an expert. Speaking of this SoundCloud rap, then there's also, we're going back to the YouTube, there's always those people, you know, those 50-year-old white kids, you know, just trying to promote their mixtape and all that. They're like, oh, hey, you know what, I'm spitting some real fire on this album, you know, I really appreciate if you listen to my album, you know, maybe so tell me what you like, you know, Hey, you know, those people, like, sometimes the music is good, but I've never actually listened to any of their music because I've never been told by anybody to listen to their music or anything like that. You know, the thing is, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh no, I forgot. No, I was gonna say something. Ah! What was I gonna say? Sing. I forgot. Whatever. The thing is, oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, so, you know, those kids, they're like the 50-year-old white kids, or they're trying to promote their mixtape on YouTube. You know, like, I don't know, like, and they're like doing like stuff like SoundCloud and all of that. You know, I don't know. Whatever. I forget stuff. I forget stuff really easily. I'm a forgetful person. Oh well, but yeah, and then there's also, speaking of that same type of rap, it's those underground rappers, you know, those 50-year-old white boys on YouTube with like that YouTube channel, and the rapper name is like Lil something, and they have like some 7.5 subscribers, and they're always making these very cringy homemade videos where like, yo, that's not rap, that's not music. If you call it music, well, actually, you know what, I believe, like, if you like to call something music, you can call it music. If you like to call that music, then call it music, okay? I don't care, it's your opinion. Whatever. The thing is, there's some pretty interesting people on the internet, you know? Actually, my mom told me that one time she heard that most people that take selfies are actually lonely, kind of like don't have a lot of friends and they like taking pictures of themselves to kind of like express themselves or like to like show themselves more on the internet so they can get more friends and stuff like that, you know? I don't know. Moral of the overall story is that you need to be careful on the internet or else you'll end up like me. And I don't think you want to end up like me. I'm pretty sure you want to be like me. The only good thing about being me is that you get to be a dank memer, and dank memers are the cool kids. They're the real cool kids. They're not like those other cool kids, those popular kids from school. They're not like that. Us dank memers, we're the real cool kids. Will a real cool kid do this? Exactly, they would. And us dank memers are cool kids. Anyways, thanks for watching, little kids. I'm pretty bored, you know. Today was a half day. School ends this Thursday. Today is Tuesday. So yay. And then, now that school's gonna be over, I'll have more time to make more videos. Yeah. Once again, please subscribe. I'm bored. Thanks for watching. I don't know. Be careful on the internet.